Mumbai, home to over 18.5 million people. The city formerly known as Bombay is the most populous in India. Of that population, over 60% of Mumbaikas live in slums, with Dharavi being one of the largest and most thriving communities. When you hear the word slums, certain preconceived ideas immediately spring to mind. We're here in Dharavi to find out whether or not the truth of existence is exactly the same as the fiction, and also to find out if the people here are as crazy about the IPL as they are everywhere else in India. Walking around the narrow back alleys, there's multiple evidence of the wide range of business and industry that help the slum turn over an estimated $650 million US per year. We enlisted the help of a documentary filmmaker to help gain a better understanding of life in Dharavi. We've read the books, we've seen the films. What's life really like living in one of these places?
Well, books and movies exaggerate it, don't they? Life isn't that terrible out here. I mean, there are jobs, there's money, they have a roof over their head, and they're actually quite a happy people out here in Dharavi, in the slums in Mumbai, yeah.
So is it true that there's an enormous amount of industry out here?
There is. I mean, every single household is something of a small-scale industry. They're into a whole bunch of things. They manufacture textiles, they are into recycling, they're into making foodstuffs. You can find every sort of industry within Dharavi, anything that you can think of.
And I suppose the people, like in other communities, they go from very wealthy to very poor, same as everywhere else.
They do. I mean, you'll be surprised. I mean, there are quite a few millionaires within Dharavi. You know, there are people out here who actually drive around in BMWs. I know a couple. I know that.
Wow. So what about cricket and the IPL then? People love it just as much here as they do everywhere else, I presume.
Of course they do. I mean, wherever there's space, you'll find a kid with a bat and a ball going at it. And they're crazy about, their players. Sachin Tendulkar, they love him, he's God.
Here's one here, look. Well, I think we should probably go and find a few more of these kids and maybe have a game of cricket. What do you think?
Well, let's go.
Okay. True to form, we didn't have to go too far to find people playing cricket in the slums. People will play just about anywhere they can. We left our shoes at the front door after a family were kind enough to invite us in to watch the cricket. What's the score?
133 from 3 wickets.
We all piled into the tiny living room for some IPL action. It's very good of you to have everybody in. Are you going to feed everybody as well?
No, nothing. No, not at all. We live together, we enjoy together. It's like festival for us. So we bit of enjoying every time the IPL comes.
Whilst the youngsters enjoyed watching some of the biggest names in the world strut their stuff, what they really wanted to do was to head outside and have a hit themselves. Oh, that's enough. Enough. I really didn't know what to expect when we arrived here, but I leave with the memory of happy eyes and smiling faces. I certainly didn't imagine I'd feel so uplifted by the experience. Of course, cricket plays a huge part here as everywhere else, but the real story of slum life is told by the people themselves.